I've started this organization. It's called the Explorative Learning Association, formerly known as the Explorative Consciousness Discussion Group for Spiritual Enhancement and Expansion. Um, I don't know. I talk a lot with my friends, and through the constant conversations that I've had through life, I finally decided that I wanted to do something for real. I do a lot of things that I don't like, so why not do something that I do like? I dedicate countless school hours, as you or any other student does, towards a career path that's supposed to be stable financially, economically, and socially. And not too much of our time is spent doing things that we love or progressing as people. It's more of like, how do we become the most efficient worker? And it doesn't cut it for me. So after talking to my friends for X amount of time and just being in a proper mindset, I was like, you know what, I want to start an organization that's based on not only the social progression of others, but the spiritual and psychological progression of others. I want to see people build in different ways, in the art sense, in the scientific sense, any kind of sense that you want to build on, you should be able to and feel like you have support. So really what we do is we have, a good collective and collaborative, amount of people in one setting, and we build this community-like atmosphere in which we can share and discuss problems and information that we always think about but we ignore. When I draw pictures, I go into the mind of an idiot. So I let my mind go completely blank, like as blank as possible, and then I try to let my hands move in any direction.
Do you just let your pencil become your mind then?
Yeah, like
just let your pencil speak for you instead of you speak for yourself.
Yeah, like, cause weirdly, like we are like reacting like beings, so-called reacting beings. Like when I took like brain to law and like philosophy, they said when you're in a situation, your brain is reacting like a fraction of a second, like faster than you're reacting. Then you can consciously like, keep up.
Because it takes time.
So I figured that by just going and allowing for my brain to do what it wants to do before I can be consciously aware of it, it can do something cool. And I come up with a bunch of weird ass lines that, kind of trippy to look at. Nice.
So I first started climbing my freshman year of college. I remember walking past the rock wall and looking down over the balcony and seeing the climbers, and I got the greatest vibe from it. Just the music that they were listening to and how everyone was laughing and smiling and having a great time. I knew right away that that was the kind of people I wanted to be with. After a while, I thought this would be something I can see myself really investing my time in. So I decided to work at the rock wall, and that was hands down one of the greatest decisions I've made in my college career. I think the reason that I enjoy climbing so much is because when you're climbing, you're almost forced to think about nothing but yourself, and it's just you and the rock, and nothing else matters in that moment. And the feeling that you get when you finish a route it's almost indescribable. You just put so much effort and every last part of you into finishing that route. It really forces you to train your mind. It's just as much mental as it is physical. And a lot of people don't realize that. The mindset that you have going into a climb will either make or break you. And I know even before my hand touches the rock if I'm going to succeed. Just by what state of mind I'm in, I know that I'm going to get it. So I take time to prepare myself before and just give myself the most positive thoughts. Usually it's always successful. Climbing is absolutely a part of who I am, and I can't imagine a life without it. I could say that the sport has made me who I am today. Getting to where you want to be requires so much determination, so much passion. We can wake up every day and do what we're expected to do, what we're supposed to do. Or we can wake up every day and do what we're passionate about. And I think that that's the key to successful living. If you enjoy what you do every day, you won't work a day in your life. And even if work is a valuable part of your life, make time to do what you're passionate about. And for me, it's climbing.
And that's like the whole point about skateboarding, pretty much. You don't really think about anything else, and it's kind of an escape in a way.
You know what the trick is supposed to look like and how it's supposed to feel, and that comes from previous skateboarders. So you're trying to harness that energy that they created.
You just have to envision the trick before you can do the trick. So you don't have to envision yourself landing the trick, you're never gonna land the trick.
It's like anything else. You need an inspiration to try to emulate or copy so you can learn that and eventually make it your own.
Skateboarding is the most frustrating sport. You can fall 50 times, you can fall 100 times, but you're gonna land the trick eventually. I feel a sense of connection with my instrument, especially when I play it. Who I am and my essence becomes manifested through the guitar's sound. It's like no other feeling. go. I feel it and it just happens. We use tools to try to capture ourselves.
Wherever you go, that's cool. But if you talk to me and you're like, well, this is just the way it is, I'm gonna just say, no, it's not. And then I want you to find other avenues. It may very well be the case, but still, I'm gonna tell you no, because I'd rather you be creative. You know what I mean? I'd rather you think about something in a different way than how you thought about it before. I mean, that's how, I like to think. I like to, get away from the literalness that we have, and I like to search into the unknown. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I might know you as you are right now, but there's so many other things I can learn. And the only way that I can learn those things is by letting go and looking past what I already know. Because, people could talk to you for like 5 minutes and be like, all right, that's all I need to know about that person. That's it. That's not true. There's so much shit to learn.
Life is about the journey. Life isn't about the destination. It's about the climb. And yeah, you're gonna fall a lot. You won't always succeed right away, but that's what makes life life.